And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not going to call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm going to sit on a platform and, we going to agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not going to call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm going to sit on a platform and, we going to agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not going to call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm going to sit on a platform and, we going to agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not going to call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm going to sit on a platform and, we going to agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not going to call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm going to sit on a platform and, we going to agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not going to call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm going to sit on a platform and, we going to agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not going to call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm going to sit on a platform and, we going to agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, with Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using All of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not gonna call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm gonna sit on the platform and we gonna agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you. I don't want that for anybody's children. And that's just the truth. And anybody want to come in here and talk crap about me and government, no, I pay for my services. I pay for those apps. I pay for them. And I pay for them to have Robert to them to carry. And that's what I need to say. I've done certain things that I would never think of doing.
I'm live.
Just to help Robert out. Like talking to that nasty bastard Demetrius Smith. I gave up who I am just to get information from him. Act like I like him. Talk to him, sweet talk and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I was able to get information. So when that thing came out about the media, I had so many recordings because I knew that man was lying on Robert. And I knew there were so many people that are lying on Robert. But I'm not going to reveal everything about them. But the CPS stuff, I've never done.
Well, Sylvia, as they say, I don't know Robert. I'm just a fan. And they said that you apologized to them and said that I made you say that you was lying about something. I was like, wow.
I have never apologized to Siobhan, Shantae, or any of them. I have no reason. The only person I apologized to was to Robert when I gave Jasmine that address. Jasmine tricked me. She called me up one evening and said to me that Robert invited her to come with Jim. And she said to me she did not want you to know she was in Chicago because she felt that you were in her business. So I said to her, I will give you the number, but you better not tell where you got it from. That's what I said to her. And then I ended up telling you, Dana, what I did because I felt bad. But that's the only thing that I went to Robert and I told Robert what I did. I don't want that for anybody's children. And that's just the truth. And anybody want to come in here and talk crap about me and government, no, I pay for my services. I pay for those apps. I pay for them. And I pay for them to help Robert to them to carry. And all I need just to say, I've done certain things that I would never think of doing just to help Robert out. Like talking to that nasty bastard Demetrius Smith. I gave up who I am just to get information from him. Act like I like him. Talk to him, sweet talk and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I was able to get information. So when that thing came out about the media, I had so many recordings because I knew that man was lying on Robert. And I knew there were so many people that are lying on Robert. But I'm not going to reveal everything about them. But the CPS stuff, I've never done.
Well, Sylvia, as they say, I don't know Robert. I'm just a fan. And they said that you apologized to them and said that I made you say that you was lying about something. I was like, wow.
I have never apologized to Siobhan, Shantae, or any of them. I have no reason. The only person I apologized to was to Robert when I gave Jasmine that address. Jasmine tricked me. She called me up one evening and said to me that Robert invited her to come with Jim. And she said to me
while she was in Chicago because she felt that you were in her business. So I said to her, I will give you the number, but you better not tell where you got it from. That's what I said to her. And then I ended up telling you, Dana, what I did because I felt bad. But that's the only thing. But I went to Robert and I told Robert what I did.
And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that, all of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity when a motherfucker, when Sylvia sitting up in here using you. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not gonna call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, oh, I'm gonna sit on the platform and we gonna agree to disagree and all that shit. No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Blessed be our new founding fathers.
Is your past life. I ain't got no shame. I don't have skeletons in my closet. Like my closet. You're gonna have to get rid of some people. Because all they're gonna remind you about is your past life. I ain't got no shame. I don't have skeletons in my closet. Like my closet.
Jesus Christ is huge.
Come get
I'm trying to tell you that you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. Stay away from it. You don't know what it's doing.
Hey, yo, man, you remember that shit Easy did a while back? Motherfucker said wasn't gonna work.
Boy, that was crazy shit.
Yeah, the stupid shit, man.
Dope.
Hey, yo, Easy. Hey, man, we should come off the piano for a minute, man, and bust this crazy shit.
Woke up quick at about noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. I gotta get drunk before the day begins, before my mother starts bitching about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind. Young niggas at the pad throwing up gang signs. Ran in the house and grabbed my clip with the Mac 10 on the side of my hip. Bailed outside and pointed my weapon. Just as I thought, the fools kept stepping. Jumped in the phone, hit the juice on my ride. I got front back and side to side. Then I let the Alpine play. Open new shit by NWA. It was gangster at the top of the list. Then I played my old shit. It went something like this. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hoes, Went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, cold shooting some hoops. A car pulls up, who can it be? A fresh El Camino rolling Kilo G. He rolled down his window and he started to say, it's all about making that GTA. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit.
Get the fuck
Somebody's in the place to give me the bass. You say my man JD is on free base. The boy JD was a friend of mine till I caught in my car trying to steal her out. Taking up the street to call a truce. The same motherfucker pulls out a deuce. Little did he know I had a loaded 12 gauge. One second day at LA Times front page. Cause the boys in the hood are always hard. You come talking that trash, we'll pull your car. Knowing nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, cause I ain't said shit.
What up? Well. We back at it. Y'all see it, drain the swamp. People force your hand to do shit. So what I'm gonna say is this right here. Y'all seen it play out yesterday. Seen the bed bug put the tag up there. But we ain't gonna talk about the car. That's a diversion. We gonna talk about the motherfucking setup artist of R. Kelly. Well, they always say, if you ain't willing to walk all the way, don't take half steps. I'm willing to go all the way. So let me introduce you to the type of friend that I am. When I have a friend who let's get them likes up, y'all. I'm gonna talk until them likes come up. When I have a friend who I know is doing fucked up shit, I'm gonna talk to them behind the scenes to let them know, like, yo, the shit you doing is fucked up. Stop. First off, I'm gonna say what up, everybody that's out here. Oak Cove, Dream Team. Too many names to call one by one, so I'm just gonna classify y'all together. But I feel good. I slept well last night. Even though I did a well-being check, you know, people were scared to come outside their house in pitch black. You shouldn't have did this. So I'm gonna let you know what type of friend I am. I'm the type of friend where if you're doing fucked up shit, I'm not gonna put you out there in front of everybody. I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes. So everybody know that, you know, they was accusing me of stealing money for the defense fund for the car. I'm about to put this all the way on y'all ass now. They was accusing me of stealing defense fund money for the car that I had. Well, the car that I had came from Sylvia's sorry ass and her sorry ass husband. I'm gonna put it out there. Now, I kept saying it over and over. There's a lot of stuff I was willing to take to my grave that I knew that she was doing. But then when she flipped the script, when she got her midget lapdog, you know, I was still willing to just, y'all do y'all thing, I'm gonna do my thing. I knew Sylvia gave me Dr. Rogers' whole file, and I know people like Dana, don't rehash that. No, I'm gonna open this bitch all the way the fuck open today. I'm gonna open this bitch open today. Y'all gonna understand why I left the commission. Y'all gonna understand at the time, me and Levi was on the outs. He said what he said, I said what I said. Y'all gonna understand that the real people that was after Hollywood Next and DJ or Bedbug are the same motherfucking person that they're cool with now. I can't get it. I can't get it. Levi, you in the building. You might want to stay. I can't get it. I can't get it. I'm not understanding none of this shit. I'm going to say this. There's a lot of double standard shit going out there. And DanaJay protected Sylvia long enough. DanaJay protected people, brands like Spit and Fire long fucking enough. I kept saying, nobody know what the fuck I got. So I'm going to say this. Levi, you're going to hear some conversations. And Levi he'll tell you, me and him was going at it like cats and dogs. Because I forgave Kevin Terrell. And I accepted Hollywood X's apology. But I didn't see what he saw. And everything this man has said has came to fruition right this day. Now, the problem is this. Everybody want to know, Levi took down his page. We don't see Levi nowhere. This should tell you something. All of y'all said Levi the most sincere and consistent motherfucker out here, right? So why you don't see him nowhere else but the backup page of DanaJay? That should tell you something. That should tell you something alone. That there's a lot of shit going on out here. And nobody is knowing what's going on. So I let all you motherfuckers prejudge me. Well, I think y'all heard Trent give y'all the business. But for y'all to just come in here, listen to what Trent had to say. And I'm not going to even say too much. I'm going to use her words against her. But Trent, tell him what it really is, bro.
And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that. All of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity. When a motherfucker, when Sylvia's sitting up in here using.
What?
Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not gonna call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, "Oh, I'm gonna sit on a platform and we gonna agree to disagree and all that shit." No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you. And then I'm supposed to be the bigger person. Fuck that shit. When I'm sitting up in here, I'm talking to you or whatever about that. All of a sudden, motherfuckers come to their senses and now they want to do unity. When Sylvia sitting up in here using. Sylvia is using all of these motherfuckers. Period. You're not gonna call me and put a chip in my motherfucking back and just say, "Oh, I'm gonna sit on a platform and we gonna agree to disagree and all that shit." No. And dumb motherfuckers don't understand. You didn't caught the momentum. They want to jump over here on you.
Damn. I wonder is that why Trent walked away from this Team Kel side? Because he's seen the bullshit that Sylvia was trying to do. Hey, everybody. So I'm lost. Because we heard Sylvia. Wait. Just for the ones that just coming in. This is Sylvia talking about why she did what she did. Let's finish.
I don't want that for anybody's children. And that's just the truth. And anybody who's going to come in here and say crap about me in government, I pay for my services. I pay for those acts. I pay for them. And I pay for them to have Robert Celeste Kelly. And by all means necessary, I've done certain things that I would never think of doing just to help Robert out. Like talking to that nasty bastard Demetrius Smith. And I gave up who I am just to get information from him. Act like I like him. Talk to him, sweet talk to all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, I was able to get information. So when that thing came out back in the year, I had so many recordings because I knew that man was lying on Robert. And then there were so many people that are lying on Robert. But I'm not going to reveal everything about them. But the CPS stuff, I've never done.
Well, Sylvia, as they say, I don't know Robert. I'm just a fan. And they said that you apologized to them and said that I made you say that you was lying about something. I was like, wow.
I have never apologized for Siobhan, Shantae, or any of them. I have no reason. The only person I apologized to was to Robert when I gave Jasmine that address. Jasmine tricked me. She called me up one evening and told me that Robert invited her to go with Jim. And she said to me she did not want you to know she was in Chicago because she felt that you were in her business. So I said to her, I will give you the number, but you better not tell where you got it from. That's what I said to her. And then I ended up telling you, Dana, what I did because I felt bad. But that's the only thing. But I went to Robert and I told Robert what I did.
So you went to Robert and told Robert what you did, which later I found out that was a lie. You gave out Robert's address to the gym and then told Jasmine if she ever say anything about it, she's going to deny it and she can't tell nobody where she got the number from. So what if Jasmine would have had people go up there and kill Robert? But I took the hit for that because I introduced this bitch to Robert. Get it? Well, a lot of y'all didn't know that. Just like a lot of y'all ain't know how she really feel about Bedbug. Let's see if I can find out how she feel.
Hey, Georgia. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Mrs. Sylvia. How are you?
All right.
I really want to call this because the last time I was on your platform when I was putting messages out and I was putting some things in there regarding to Angelo and his criminal background. I received, Larry decided to put stuff out on me and had his people contacted, started to contact my job. First of all, if these idiots really think I would use my government computer to pull in anybody's information, they're really stupid, okay? The other thing is, they're trying to silence the supporters. We are not going to be silent. There's no way, okay? These individuals have criminal backgrounds. Those are public records.
Yes.
I do not have to go to any computer of any government computer. And I just want to give some education to these idiots. Okay, my computer, there's a special login that I have in. I cannot pull up anybody's information, nobody's information, without them tracking where I go. Okay? For me to jeopardize my job for this, I would be a fool. So they try to call themselves contacting my regional office or whatever. Let them go after it. Do it. Because I have repercussion. I have the law on my side. If they provide any false information about me getting anything out from my computer, I will sue their asses. I will file criminal charges against them. Let them try it. Try me. Because I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. Like I told them before, I have 3 master's degrees. Not because I'm smart, it's because I can research. I can find things out. Just because I'm not a dummy like the rest of his people, sitting there believing everything that he's saying. I research. I know facts. All the lies that he's been putting out, giving false propaganda and giving information saying that one attorney is not in it. He needs to go and do his homework. Okay? To take his report, which is a public.
But I'm gonna pause that right there. She said Larry's giving out false information saying that one attorney is not in the case no more. But ain't she the same one going around saying the same shit? When I tell you that the lies these people tell, and I just sat back and I put out a little bit at a time. I got 124 people watching and only 42 likes. Nah, y'all gotta get these likes up. Y'all gotta get these likes up. Y'all gotta get these likes up. But like I'm saying, that's all you gotta do is listen. Everybody want to talk about Dana talking to Larry. Later on, you're gonna find out exactly what it is. And the one person that was screaming the loudest, Dana talked to Larry. That's why we can't trust him. Listen to what that person say about talking to Larry. Hey, Lowdown. Let's get these likes up. Oh, I said if you're not willing to walk through hell, don't tiptoe. Cause I'm walking all the way through that motherfucker. Better yet, I got nitroglycerin all on me. Cause I'm bad enough to walk through that bitch. I'm bad enough to put out what other motherfuckers scared to say. Oh, one motherfucker said, YouTube is your resume. Well, I'm gonna change that. Everything you said is your resume. I'm a walking bank. I don't forget shit. And we're going to go through the files that she sent me on Dr. Rogers. And today, I'm not skipping nothing. I'm going to pinpoint everything on Dr. Rogers' file. So, everybody thinking it was me. Now y'all see who it is. But then, I don't want to jump too soon. Hold on. I don't want to jump too soon. But I'm just going to say this. Y'all hearing what's going on, right? 127 people watching, 58 likes. It don't match. 15 dislikes. Everybody that's disliking, fuck you. That's how I put it. I don't give a fuck. But I thank you. Even though I said fuck you, I thank you. Because you in my lawn watching me. Damn. I guess that's Stockholm Syndrome too. I'm coming after Sylvia ass. And I understand what's happening after this. That's fine. I know they want me to threaten her. No, I'm not doing that. We got a date in court. That's where I'm going to have my fun. But in the meantime, between time, I'm going to inform the real people that fucks with Robert of what the fuck going on. In court, I'm going to have my fun. And I hope she bring all of her friends as witnesses. So that way the box can be even bigger. Pandora don't got shit on me. I'm trying to tell you. I've been waiting for this day for a long time now. A long time. 132 watching, 63 likes. That's not matching up to me. It's not matching. Because you're going to get a whole shitload of shit today. And I know they got their screen recorders ready. Come on, play this. You even got the little bitch that live in a little one-room a garage. Come on, book 'em. You can do it. No, bitch, fuck you. Go get your mouth fixed, Dr. Yankum, a.k.a. Yuck Mouth. Oh my God. Is DanaJay declaring war on Team Kills? I told you, I will burn this bitch down. And because I know no matter what I play, no matter what I say, y'all minds made up. We hate him. Fuck what they did. That's good. My point gonna be proven when I make my next steps. Y'all playing with a strategy. Y'all playing with a strategy that y'all know nothing about. And Dana ain't saying shit really. I'm just giving you in between commentary. I got 66. Okay. I'm going to go along with this next joint. I'm going to finish this out because I started it. When I finish this, I'm going to need more than 66. Because, see, I can do something different. But let's finish. You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Take it there. Take it there.
Buddy, you know, we got a bigger fight. We got a bigger fight.
Threaten me? Try me. Try me.
What's the record on who?
They try to say, when I was on your live the last time, and I was posting Angelo's background with his criminal record, which is you just type up his name and you Google, you see all the records, you see everything. You do not have to pay for it, especially if you know what's the case number and things like that. So, but they try to threaten me and try to hush me up because I've been giving them some facts of the things that they've been lying about. And he's trying to play these games. They're giving false information out to the district attorney to try to hold Robert back. It's all from them. And they need to stop, really.
Yeah,
and they're trying to hush us. They're trying to keep us.
Yeah, but they're gonna put themselves in it. And this is why I tell everybody, you know, we got a bigger fight. We got a bigger fight, and we need to stay focused. You know,
exactly.
When I listen to me real good, when I make videos pertaining to Angelo and Larry, we have work to do. We got to get these videos out to everybody. We have a right to. That last video I did of Angelo, when the president talking about people pull up. I just heard another video of him saying the same thing to DanaJay, and I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. Play that tomorrow. When he was threatening DanaJay about Baltimore, you know, we pull up. He got a continuation of want to intimidate and threaten R. Kelly supporters, and that is called cyberbullying. That is a crime. And what people don't understand is this here: if you don't exercise your rights, then you have no voice. Don't let them take away our rights and our voice the same way they're taking away R. Kelly's. And this is why I stand for what I stand for, my name. I explain this again to the people who can't get this message. I'll fight for R. Kelly, regardless. It's only fair. But when it comes, hold on. But when it comes to Kevin Terrell, aka DJ Tyson, I'm gonna move R. Kelly to the side, and I'm gonna fight this fight for my name.
Exactly.
Because I pay my debt to society.
For my name because they decided they want to try me. Here's the deal, okay? The other day, when I was on your live, and I was posting information, because when Debo, the guy who said to do process, mentioned about reporting and.
But I thought she never posted Azriel information. I thought she never posted Angelo information. It's ironic that when she posted their information, a month and a half later, cars get set on fire and blown up. But she never said she did. So let's finish.
Business over to the Business Bureau and things like that. I went to the state Secretary of State website, which is in Florida. You can put the name of the business in there. You do a search, you put the name of the business, and it gives you every information of that person. It gives you who's the agent, who's the manager, who's everything. So what I did is I copied it and I pasted it into that group. That is not illegal. That is public record. Once you type it up and it's on the internet, you can get the information. People are being lazy and not going to get the information, and I know how to go and get those information.
Yes, you can get the information. Yes, it is public record, but it also say you can't use it for malicious intent. And what you did, you used it for malicious intent that caused harm to them families. At the end of the day, nobody had a more serious beef with Larry and Angelo than me. Levi in the chat, he'll tell you. But this is what you do. Now you orchestrating people how to go do certain stuff, which is inciting harm to federal witnesses. But you say you ain't going to jail. They have all of this. Let's finish.
So for him to try to threaten me saying that I use my government computer to pull up people's private information, pull up people's address is a lie. Okay? He needs to know how to educate himself, how to go into the state, Secretary of State website to pull up any business information. Now, if you don't put your information out there, then you don't give the Secretary of State their information, because that's how other companies and how people go see about your business, whether or not it's legit. Now, for that fool to think that I would jeopardize my job for some mess like that, he's mistaken. And then them threatening me, listen, try me. I'm not playing with these people. I'm not Robert. I'm a very smart woman. Like I told you, I got 3 master's degrees. Not because I'm smart, because I know how to research, I know how to protect myself. So if you want to try me, let them try me, okay? That's what I want to say. Because people told me don't get on your live, Kevin, because he's after you. I'm not scared of these people. And if it's meant for me to die, let me die. Maybe some dying is doing something that is right.
Right. That's
so
right.
This man is being ambushed. This man is being railroaded. Why should I sit back and let this man be railroaded? No, I will not do that. I'm not part of this. I have nothing to gain, Kevin. I have no money to gain, nothing to gain, except me feeling that I have made a difference in somebody's life who's in struggle. Robert cannot, we are his hands, we are his feet, we are everything for him. We're the only ones out here to do anything for it. I've never been in his camp. I have nothing to do with what happened in the past. But if God placed me in this position and I have the skill
What up, boy?
to help, I am going to help. And I don't give a fuck. And I don't curse, you know that, right? I don't give a fuck who don't like me. You just gotta deal with me. It doesn't matter. Okay? I have decided to make a mission and to help this man. And whatever it takes, it takes my money traveling back and forth. And you know, Kevin, I've been to every court case, with the exception of the spousal situation with the children. But I traveled to New York, I traveled to Chicago, and I'm out of Georgia. Okay? And I've been doing it on my dime. Not one person out, no bother nobody, anything. I have made these sacrifices because I believe in this man. I have purchased different books to read and figure out background. I put myself out. I put myself in the situation.
Damn.
That idiot Demetrius Smith. I made copies of phone calls. Yes, I recorded them because I was on a mission. Because when that man started telling me all this crap, I said, okay, let me start recording him. And I talked to the lady, and we decided that let me record him, and that's what I did. I did that. And in my state, there is a one party where you can have one person that knows that you're recording. So I'm not doing anything against the law. Okay? So the call was initiated from this side, which is my.
Well, the way the state law goes, yes, you are in Georgia, which is a one-party state. The one party is the other person that you are calling. You cannot be the initiator and the person who make the agreement. That means you're in contract with yourself. Some people so smart that they dumb. You have to contract with somebody, or if you want to do it the right way, you have another person on the phone that agree to have the recording recorded. Then you call that person, and then you do it that way. That's a one-party state because you need one other person other than yourself to agree. But Demetrius ain't know you recording him. The question is this. I know you going to say, well, Dana, you recorded me and I ain't give you my permission. Who was on the other line? That's what you don't know. I will never waver out of the law. Who was on the other line? But let's finish because this is interesting.
My state is one party. As long as I'm part of the conversation, I can record. So anybody who think I can go on, they're mistaken. I have a girlfriend who is a graduate of Harvard Law School. She tells me what I can and what I cannot do. So I'm going to abide by what the law says. So anybody who thinks that they can scare me, they're wrong. I'm 52 years old. I am not as scared of anybody. I'm not scared of losing a job because the same way God gave it to me, I can get another. Okay? So whatever he tries, try me. I'm not playing with him. I'm not playing with his idiots over there either. Okay? So that's why I want to say, because they came attacking me from your view. I came back to here. I'm not going to let nobody scare me from anywhere. I don't say much. I'm not a blogger. I'm not trying to get fame or nothing. I'm here to help Robert, Sylvester, Kelly.
Hey, Monica.
That's all I'm here for. I'm not here for fame. And my name has been scandalized. My daughter's name has been scandalized. But it's okay. I'm not worried about that. Because when I hit that 6 feet underground, at least I know when God said that to me, some people have to say, I can say, I help Robert. That's all I want to do. Okay? And I don't care about anything else. That's all I have to say, Jeff.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
That's right. We're going to be intimidated, man.
I have a question, though. Where was the same energy when you was asking Larry to fix Dallas credit? Where was the same energy when y'all was trying to probe Larry for information? But wait, it's more. Hold on.
Because he was telling me that, that I know that he, Dana had purchased a car. I was like, I don't know. We're going back and forth. And so he didn't believe me. And I was like, I'm not going to do this with you. And that's why I fell out with Block, because he didn't believe what I was saying.
Question, how did you get the recording with Demetrius?
Oh, Demetrius.
Wait.
Went on. I don't do anything.
Information that could possibly incriminate you for you to go to jail.
Me? What did I do?
No, I'm saying it's a question. Do he have any type of information that he could put out to possibly try to put you in jail? Because obviously his goal is to put anybody who's against him in jail. So for the record, do he have anything that he could possibly use to try to put you in jail?
Absolutely nothing. The whole narrative about me using my government computer to look up people's information was gathered from Larry originally, from his side, and then he started saying that now that he's upset with me because I just backed away. But that whole the old computer, me using my job computer, is absolutely not true, because I cannot go on my job computer to go anywhere without it be tracking my my step, wherever I go, because I use a key code to get into my job computer, and anywhere you go, you're tracked. So there's absolutely no way that he can get me in trouble with my job. Somebody did call my job, and my job contacted me and told me that there's someone making complaint about me using my computer. But, they did the investigation, they tracked and see that I didn't do anything. So there's no possible way at all. But I do have different subscription that I purchased for different things, like I told you with the Chicago Sun Time. I have that subscription. I have the what you call, you could Google name, I Google people name if I want to see where they are. And also with the Angelo situation, with me looking up Angelo's business, I went to the Florida Secretary of State, and that is a public website where you just type up the company name to see if you want to do business with the company, and it gives you the agent, it gives you
hello everybody.
All that information is public knowledge. So anything I pulled from the Secretary of State website is public. Anybody can go and search and get it.
Okay. Do he personally knows Angelo?
Yeah, he knows him very well.
How well could you say that he knows him?
When I first went, because I went to go to his house to give him money for this T-shirt, and when I got there, he was on the phone with Angelo. I heard him on the phone with Angelo numerous times.
So you think he's working with Angelo and Larry?
I think there's some funny business going on. I really do. But when Marshall mentioned about that $5,000, that was also mentioned by Jasmine back last year. But I didn't believe Jasmine because Jasmine told lies about my daughter being sent to Robert. So that's the reason why at first I did not believe it. But then when Marshall said it this time, it was like, okay, this is a different person, different situation. How is it the same story? So now I'm starting to believe it because it's a different person saying it, and Marshall has no reason to lie about it.
So you saying it's alleged that Angelo gave him $5,000.
That's what it said. I didn't say it, so I don't know anything about it. But what is being said, what Marshall spoke with someone who actually knows Angelo very well from Baltimore.
So question. Let's see. Did he really steal from the defense fund?
I can't tell you that. I don't know because I never had any, one-on-one conversation with him about it. But I remember Block had asked me about it, and I told them at that time that I dropped him off to go get a car, but he didn't get a car because I guess he couldn't get one because his financial situation and his credit wasn't well enough for him to get a car. But I don't know how he got back home because I didn't pick him up to go back home. I only dropped him off there, and I told Block that, and then Block and I got into a spat about it because he was telling me that, that I know that he, Dana had purchased a car. I was like, I don't know. We're going back and forth, and so he didn't believe me, and I was like, I'm not going to do this with you. And that's why I fell out with Block, because he didn't believe what I was saying.
Question, how did you get the recording with Demetrius?
Oh, Demetrius reached out to me on Facebook, and him and I became friends, and he was asking me to purchase the book. And so he says when I purchased the book, he would basically, give me a personal one-on-one, like, how somebody guiding you through the book, and you give like feedback and things like that. So that's what he started doing. So at the time, I was friends with him, two ladies, and they were like, because he was saying some stuff that was like shocking me. And so one of them suggested, why don't I download the app for me to record? So I had said to Demetrius about, some lady, Tamara Washington, had recorded him. He was like, well, I don't care who recorded me. At that point, that's when I decided to go ahead and start recording him. So I recorded him for about a month and 2 weeks. A lot of the recordings that I did have for him, I lost because I misplaced that phone. But the 4 recordings that I do have, I had transferred it to my computer. So I had given it to Dana, and he was playing it on his live. And when he was playing it, I started getting phone calls from Demetrius. I knew right then and there he had played it, and Demetrius was threatening me at the time that he was going to get me. I was a snake and all this kind of stuff. Because he started liking me, and he used to use my voice to masturbate and things like that.
Damn.
So I had sent him, because he had asked me, he wanted my picture of my private part. I told him no. I told him you can have one breast. And so I took a picture of my one breast and sent it to him.
So when he masturbated, he go like this, Celia, oh, your voice sound good. Ooh, Celia, I'm stupid. No, but for real. Now about this car. So Bolo couldn't get the car. How did he wind up getting your husband car? How did that come about?
My husband drives, right? And he was having problems with his current car.
Hello.
And so he went to go get a new transmission put in. So he got frustrated. He was like, no, he's not going to keep putting money into his car. So go ahead and do the transmission. So my husband bought a brand new car. So he bought the brand new car. Hold on a second, he's passing by. Hold on. He had the 2 cars sitting there, and it was like in the way. There was a young lady who wanted to buy the car, so we were going to sell it to her. And then I was on inside messenger, and I started showing everybody the car. And Dana was in that chat room with it at the time. He was like, "That's a nice car. I would like to buy it." So I said, "Well, you would have to talk to Ronald about that." I said he already had somebody who was interested in buying.
I'm gonna stop that there, and I'm just gonna pause it. That's a fucking lie. I have the text messages. She hit me and said, "Dana, Ronald getting rid of a car. Why don't you go ahead and take the car because we can't afford the car?" And as a friend, I said, "All right, cool. Anything to help my friend." Let's finish.
Buying the car. And so he's like, "Well, if that person doesn't buy the car, can I buy it?" So when I told Ronald about him being interested in the car, and then Dallas's little friend was going to buy the car too, but she at the time didn't have the money to buy the car, so he went along and sold it to Dana.
Now, when you say he sold it to him, did he? How much did he give him down on the car? And
No, he didn't give it down. He just took over the
payments.
Yeah, it's $375.60 a month.
$375.60 a month, but it's still in your husband's name.
Yeah, the only thing that's not in my husband is the insurance, because my husband didn't want to have our insurance affected if something happened. He didn't want to be the one carrying him, so he told him to get his own insurance, and he got his own insurance. He gave me the insurance paperwork, and I gave it to my husband.
Mm-hmm. Now, how far would you say Bozo stayed from you?
It's far. Not so.
What part of Georgia you live in?
What up, Larry?
No,
what up,
I don't want to say what part is because he's already accusing me of giving his address, which is false. I don't know why he started. First he blamed spitting fire, and then now he's blaming me. He's saying only 2 of them.
Who to say Toxic Diamond? She been over Toxic Diamond, been over his crib.
Yeah, but he's blaming me and he blamed Spice. What's her name? Bitten by her first, and then now he's blaming me.
How?
Right the hell.
How many lies would you say this fool had told?
Oh my God, he lives a life of lies. All he do is lie, and then he could have one little bit of truth and tell a big lie with that truth, so he remixes it to his own thing and becomes a whole lie. But he lies a lot. He lies, but he doesn't think so. He does it so much that he doesn't even see himself lying. And I blame myself because I entertain that stuff. I really did. And that's only because I have a strong connection with my daughter. So anybody that does something good for my child, I'm not gonna say that we had a friendship. We had a friendship. I didn't judge him with his flaws,
Wait, I'm not going to say we didn't have a friendship, but we had a friendship. Either we did or we didn't. You're not going to judge me on my flaws. My flaws? Okay, well, I'm not going to judge you on yours either. But I'm a compulsive liar, as you say. All right. Your words are going to destroy you on that. Watch this shit. Because these where the narratives are coming from. Watch this, though.
Which, when everybody was saying certain things, I just basically kind of just, accept him for who he is. Even when you and I talked by the elevator at the courthouse, and I told you what I said, but then you blew it all over the place, though.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to repeat those words?
No, you don't.
Because I still know those words. She said Dana's a liar. She been said it. So, but nevertheless,
I want you to go for a cat.
But wait. But she came to me saying that Kevin was talking about me, and she was just so mad that Kevin was talking about me and all this. Oh, okay, I get it. I was naive. I believed that she didn't talk to Kevin, but they was talking the whole time. Okay, I got bamboozled on that. Let's go.
That's what I said. I just told you he lied about that particular thing about buying the people's stuff, drinks at the restaurant, and he didn't.
He didn't.
Yeah,
but let's just move forward. I mean, it's all good. But what's so crazy?
Hey, Larry, I didn't know she hated me either, bro.
He's really upset. So he's trying to form this dream team shit. And he's so upset that you could tell he's really hurt because every time you say, he says, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let it go. Then he comes back on. Then he comes with some more shebang. How do y'all deal with that, knowing that y'all been around this cat over a year?
This is why I have gravitated to my faith, because I know that you have your faults, and you know that at that time that person was with you, and so I try not to bash him. I try just to see him as who he is and just ignore him. That day when my husband's situation occurred, I was hurt. I was operating in a different space that I never operated from because my husband and I had never,
Now watch this. Listen to the words. She's operating from a different space. That's witchcraft. Go back and read your Bible. Go back and read the witchcraft books. Anybody that operates up under a different spirit where there's no one to justify that spirit is witchcraft. But let's finish.
Life had any kind of friction like that, never. Because my husband's a very peaceful person. He doesn't get into drama. He doesn't get into stuff. But he was okay. I'm gonna give you an example. When I went to T. Stevens thing cook-off, he was texting my husband, telling my husband I was online touching Antonio's penis. But here's the deal: Antonio took my hand and put it by his stomach. He acted like I was touching his penis. I did not touch his penis. It was all part of the fake game that we were doing. But he was mad because we were still.
Now watch this. I was not there when that happened, so how can I get mad about anything? See the lie? I was not there when she grabbed Antonio penis. I was gone already. And true to be told, she said, T. Stevens cook up. No, that was me and T. Stevens' idea together. Kind of fucked everybody up now, huh? But didn't she go on her live and say, I ain't never do no stuff like that? Oh, now he placed a hand on her stomach. Okay.
They left there and
wait. So you said while y'all at a barbecue, he texts your husband and says you touched another man's dick. Wow.
He did. And then he texted him the other night.
That's a lie. Everybody's seen when I text Ronald about that. Not that night. That's a lie. Stop playing. Boy, she got people fooled, but let's finish.
That I've been touching different men's penis, and then I slept with them because the reason why he told her I slept with him because my husband has always felt that there was something going on with me and Dana, because every time I would talk, I would be like, Dana did this, Dana did that. So, as a man, he was getting kind of jealous because he said, okay, he said to me, Dana makes you happy. I'm like, no, it's nothing like that. It's just that I talk to Dana all the time. That's why, I always mention Dana. So that's where my husband, how somebody has something in their mind about something anyway, and then somebody bringing you this. And I had told Dana about how my husband felt that there was something going on with him, not. And so then I guess he utilized that and pushed it towards the insecurity that my husband had about it. So he used it to his advantage. He knew he was lying, because I've never touched that man a day in my life. Never.
Give me a second. 1 second. Sweet and Bitter, thank you for coming out the bushes. Good morning to you. Everybody, welcome Sweet and Bitter to the chat. We're moving forward. Okay. It don't make sense for a man that says he's your friend. It seems like he saw something that he was probably jealous of, or some whatever craziness might be. And he texts your husband. Who does that? Let me ask you a question. Do you think he's gay?
I don't know. I don't know what he is. I know for a fact that he attacks women. He talks terrible about women, but he gravitates to women. If you notice, all he has is around him is women. As far as my husband is the type of, he's African. So they have a different perspective about men and women. He believes that men need to talk to men, handle men. Women are the fragile beings and things like that. So to him, men are supposedly right, which is the problem I have with my husband. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. So I always tell my husband he's like a male chauvinistic, because it's not always the women that wrong, And I always say to him, because even the other day, he goes and texts Dana and tell Dana, to apologize or whatever. And this guy keeps dragging me, and this guy's putting friction between the two of us. So I'm like, Ronald, listen, go get the car from him. He said, no, I made a promise to him. We haven't agreed.
Fuck that. Listen here. Listen to me real good. And if Ronald listen to this channel, Ronald, let me tell you something, man. You gotta wake your ass up. That's your wife, homeboy. You don't let no fuck nigga come between your wife. Your wife is your motherfucker that's with you, nigga. And that's why you part of the United States of America, nigga. No, I'm just playing. But no, for real. You don't let no nigga come between your marriage. I mean, if you're his wife, he's supposed to listen to you before he listen to him. You know what I'm saying? So he's not being the man he's supposed to be. Because ain't nowhere in the world a motherfucker will come between me and my wife, especially a motherfucker outside a nigga or outside female. I mean, promise or no promise. If he disrespecting you as a woman and he's seeing it and he's allowing it, that says a lot about him as a man. I mean, that's just
And there's something about that culture.
Now, fuck a culture. We talk about humanity. You know what I'm saying? We talking about respect. Fuck a culture. We talking about, because I believe won't no African, Nigerian, Mexican, Chinese, none of them nationalities will allow you to disrespect their wife. Fuck a culture. It's just human respect. And if he ain't got respect for you as a woman and as this man's, wife, then he needs to take that car back, and he needs to take that car back and do whatever he got to do and let it be and move forward. That's it. That's all. If motherfuckers can't respect the blessings they get, then motherfuckers need to be taken back. Period. You need to take that car back. You need to get on about. You need to put that pussy on that nigga and tell that nigga, look, nigga, don't forget who I am. I put it on you. Get that car back, baby. You got.
Sylvia.
Hey, Sylvia, how you doing?
I'm good. I guess we just found out that was recording from you, the one that you played yesterday.
Okay.
He's been calling me and I'm not answering the phone, and he, I think he's kind of disappointed in me.
Okay.
I also sent all the recordings to Doug already. I sent them this morning. And also,
yeah, I sent them over too.
And the other documents I found in the new discovery, I sent those in also. So, guys, just watch out for me because I don't know what these people are going to do.
Nah, man, but ain't nothing going to happen to you. Come on, that book. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. All right.
He's calling me, and I'm afraid he's going to. He doesn't know where I live, so I'm not afraid of that. And I know he's watching. I know because he called me after you came on. So he's been calling me. I didn't answer the phone.
Nah, check this. But that's how you deal with that. Johnny, the number 470-355-8221. After Sylvia get off, call my phone, bro. We ain't going to play them type of games, man.
He just texted me. He says, you recorded our conversation. Shake my head. Do now.
That's cool. You don't got to respond back. At the end of the day, if that's what you felt as though that you had to do, Sylvia, and to make sure Rob is good, then fuck it. At the end of the day, y'all know I don't condone that shit, but...
If you hear all the recordings, guys, he was in detail telling exactly what he did with the ID and everything with me.
I haven't even played that part yet.
Well, you need to play it.
But that part is coming later on today.
And he was detailed, everybody. He was detailed. He talked about, he knew the person that he went to do the ID. He paid the person $500. And Robert did not know. He took Robert there. It's all
that part right there, Miss Visby. That part right there. Didn't he contact Classy J husband and the peoples? I keep telling y'all, here is the misinformation. I'm gonna give you nothing but facts, but watch. Wait till y'all hear the bombshell I'm gonna drop at the end. Gonna fuck every matter of fact, I'm not even gonna wait to the end. After this, I'm gonna drop that bombshell. It's gonna fuck everybody up. Now we gonna understand why people hate DanaJay. I'm gonna give it to you facts and let y'all decide.
Recording. I have several days of recording and talking to this man. So whatever lies, I didn't
6 every code 4.
For him to do what he did to Robert, go in and get him more time. I have no sympathy for him, and I do not want him to call me. Please do not call my number.
Hey, Mona.
Oh.
And because I will contact the authorities. Because if I feel fearful, I'm calling the cops. I'm not playing. A lot of background investigating and things like that. All those counties people opened up in Robert's name in 2018, and then they turned around and decided right before the documentary came out. So it's been a setup for the longest. Every single one of them, even that guy, James Mason, opened up the town in Georgia, and Robert company's name. All these people that didn't do these things, I don't understand. And I thought one of the big dogs behind this guy is Quincy Jones. Just watch it. He's behind it, without record. All these people behind it trying to get Robert. That's the big one behind it all. Cheryl Mack is in contact with Quincy Jones. All these people are part of it, of the takedown. Okay? And I'm trying to find documents. Guys, I have documents. You guys don't know what my background is. I am I know how to find things that nobody can find.
Sylvia, not too much. Here's my thing. God damn, that shit got me looking crazy as hell now. I'm stuck. That's all I can say. Send me everything.
I'm sending it.
Send me everything. Fuck that.
Even the accountant in Florida, the company name is Florida.
67, check out your office, England, 10-7 till 1600. Come back out and work the last hour.
The agent that opened up the account. The one in Florida is one guy. This guy, he put it in his address, but Robert's name. Guys, these people have been.
I'm sorry, sir. You let me.
And all the managers, they're crooks, guys. They're crooks. They just, and you know, now I understand why God has us, the supporters, to do this, because they don't know us. They don't know how we go about just getting things information. There's so many of us just getting information and seeing all the dirt that these people have put on Robert. And then the news and all this kind of stuff, they just trying to drag him and take him under. And we cannot allow this to happen to Robert. We cannot. Absolutely not. And nobody knows where I live, even if they try to find out where I live, because I don't put my parole address on anything. I don't know who I am.
Okay. Let me take this call, Sylvia.
Okay, bye.
All right. It only get better from this point. It only get better from this point. But I'm gonna come back and hold on. Hold on. What's this? I gotta come back and look at that. I don't know what that is. Hold on. So I see motherfuckers jumping into mode. Oh, about last night. Oh, you want me to talk about last night? You sure you want me to do that? Okay. So let's go here. About last night. No. I'm gonna talk about that in a few minutes. But I want to talk about this first.
Hello?
Hey, you want to talk to you? Hold on.
Who?
Block was saying, I understand how you know it's hard, how you think.
Damon?
Didn't know I had this. Well, this conversation of the commission, along with spitting fire. Now, the word on the street is Dana is the only one that talked to Team Truth at the time, now called Oak Cove. Now the shit about to get ugly. You gonna see motherfuckers jump out the woodworks behind this one. I don't want to play that just yet, though. The one I want to play is... That's whack. That's whack. That's whack. That's whack. Let's see. Nope. That's whack. The one that I really want to play. Was that it?
No. Hold on. The one that I really want to play. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I believe this is it though. Let's see. Yeah. Because I got to make sure they're in order. So, right there. Here we go.
Who just do what they do to you and treat you like a crook. Number one, I talk anybody. I don't care what y'all say. I know for a fact Dana ain't stealing no money. I know for a fact of that. If I'm wrong.
Wait. She just said that she didn't know I was stealing money. Then she went and told Larry and Blockman and them that I'm stealing money. Now she's saying she know for a fact I didn't steal money. Let's listen.
I'm wrong. But from what I know you, the type of person you are, I wouldn't think you put yourself in that type of predicament, knowing that the feds and everybody will look at you if that money's being stolen.
Here's the thing. A lot of them just want something to talk about because remember Hollywood Next said it? And see, in a minute I said with Hollywood Next apology, all of a sudden Levi turned on me into now that I'm working with them, and I find it funny that Levi, Larry, and Angela are real close. That's fine. But the minute I brings up that, the minute when I start asking questions about that motherfucking, about that motherfucking and debate, now all of a sudden I'm hating on them about a debate. Get the fuck out of here.
Like I said, that's what I needed y'all to hear first. Because it's leading up to this right here.
Hello?
Hey, they want to talk to you. Hold on.
Who?
Block was saying, I understand how you know, it's hard how you say.
They was on the phone, y'all.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Who's up?
What I was saying is that in order to have peace with the peacemakers, you have to get rid of the fucking peace breakers. And what y'all have to understand is that it is those two, Hollywood Next and DJ Tyson, who will always keep shit going. They will always keep shit going. And the only way you can deal with people like that, all of that, and I understand what Block is saying, I feel all that. Just wait for another chance to destroy Dana. They'll never stop. And when you understand how they will never, ever, ever, ever stop. That's why I told Dana, we ain't doing nothing unless Attorney Greenberg and I know I don't want to bother them with it, but they should know not to allow them to come nowhere near them.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I hit that wrong button. I'm sorry. Ooh. I'm going to come back to that. Shit. Hold on.
Hello?
Hey, they want to talk to you. Hold on.
Who? SSI checked.
Oh?
And she was like, how you not get SSI checked? But I said, look at you. You slumped over. So you get some type of assistance.
Dirty.
And she was just like, that's why I called you a bitch when I first seen you. And I said, and that's why I said you got SSI when I first seen you. That was fuck out of here.
Oh my gosh. Dana?
And she like a backwards mule.
Oh. Huh?
And then she gonna say, oh, well, you can take your check over to Kroger or something like that because we ain't gonna cash it over here. But I said, you know what, where's your manager? I am the manager. But I said, okay, you stand right here. And I called and gave that store a negative rating. And she was like, oh, you need to leave. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave your fucked up ass Walmart on a State Road 85.
So, what was saying?
Okay, hold on. Let's see. He said here. He said. He said he doesn't watch Bender's show. He doesn't care to watch Bender's show. Because somebody asked him, did he watch it? And then he goes and starts talking about how Angelo had said his death on his daughter instead of being robbed. So that was he don't care about his daughter because he wanted his daughter dead.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember him saying that?
I've never heard that.
Yeah, he was on live. He was on live with Kevin. He's like, I wish Adriel would commit suicide again rather than being with R. Kelly. If I knew where this was going to happen. Yeah, he said that. Because I was even like, whoa, that's harsh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's harsh. Like, you rather deal with death than, because she wouldn't be going through all of this that she's going through. But I think he said it the wrong way. Yeah, I think what he was trying to say, he'd rather her be like, like the other mindset and,
Well, that's a little strange.
Yeah, it was. But, he keep pushing that narrative, keep going over and over about that. Then he talked about, what else did he talk about now? I didn't like what he said about Caribbeans. Oh yeah, he started to no racist, like about the guy who speaks Jamaican. Like, his line, and he was talking, I don't want to hear that shit today. He's like, it's going to irritate me. That stuff is irritating. You can't even speak proper English. Like, what? That is so rude. So he started mocking it. So everything he was saying, he was like, tree, 7. He's like, I'm gonna, he started mixing, that's how you know he's ignorant. He started mixing African with Caribbean. Right, and Chinese. Like, he was being so stupid.
They talking about capping now.
But somebody in the background, and then said, I'm on YouTube Live. He's just on Alexander's house, right? Ooh, child together.
That's how you said?
They said some more, bro. It was rambling. It wasn't really nothing important or nothing that he never said nothing negative about you. And he talked nothing about you. He didn't talk negative about Levi either. But he said some shady stuff on Bender, but not like, it wasn't like so bad words. It wasn't no bad words about them. He really kept on Larry. He kept dogging Larry out. Yeah.
What did he say about Larry?
He said Larry did something about getting bleached and turning himself light skinned. Yeah. That he's so black or something like that. That's kind of stupid. I think he's racist and colorist. Because, yeah. That's. All right, Larry got more than that idiot could ever have. Exactly.
No, not just that.
So how you
family that got mob ties now.
So how you defending the motherfucker that you talking about? I'm lost.
Well,
Larry's been my friend ever since he got Siobhan. That's all I cared about. Everything he said, Siobhan, boy. So I don't care what Larry did. He's cool with me. Siobhan, boy.
I'm just waiting for it.
But wait, didn't she tell everybody that Dana did that? Now she's saying Larry did it.
I was cracking up that day. He was like, boy.
Now D Wilson gonna put out there, oh yeah, if a nigga wear a dress, he'll suck a dick, okay?
Oh yeah, I saw that. All you gotta do is not D her throat one time, she's done.
No, but I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna wait till she on somebody live. But wait a minute. Who's she following? Because she was on Black Men Alive for what?
I don't know. She was flip-flop.
She ain't never on Black Men Alive though. Not until Team Thru got on it. I think that.
I think she be on this. She just never said anything. She just decided to say something next this time. Because they all told on the show Shantae's husband on Shantae. Remember? No. When Shantae was on Black Benders and Black Bender had given Shantae a raise, they went and told Shantae's husband that she basically cheating on him with Black Bender. See?
Who said that?
That's what she's on. Yeah. But then they already tried to send screenshots to. Yeah, they sent screenshots. They dirty. Oh my god. They sent screenshots to her husband. That's why I don't know why Shantae even still conversate with Danny. Like, if I was Shantae, I would come all times. I wouldn't even. I would Shantae feel like she's scared of them. Yeah, for that reason.
No.
Huh?
No, and she just forgiven. And they
No,
I'm
forgiving too, but she. Even the other day when she got on the phone with Siobhan, I'm sorry, Dana, I don't care. If you tried the audacity to try to split up my family, you're done.
Why did she get on the phone?
It was when Demi had put her on the phone with her because Siobhan said she wanted to talk to her.
Oh no.
Exactly.
If you know the
That's like got to worry about it.
Right.
You know, only cowards think of because my headpiece ain't working on my phone. Hold on.
Here come the bombshell. After this, I can really stop, but I'm not. I'm telling you. Just like I told Debunking, don't get in bed with motherfuckers. Nobody want to listen, and then when they find out, they like, I should have listened to Dana. I ain't wanting not a motherfucking soul. God damn, I got 43 dislikes. I love all y'all that dislike me.
Oh man, just like my video I just talked about.
I'm about to tell right now. Hold on. Allll Jackson.
What's going on?
Man, I don't know what the fuck going on.
What the hell is going on? I'm sitting up here thinking about how I'm gonna whip you, Dr. Rogers and Glock.
There's a lot of shit going on right now. I don't.
And y'all, I can walk out.
Yeah.
I woke up from a nap.
Yeah.
And I popped up in my phone, and he was already speaking for 45 minutes. And all I hear him going, honestly, I'm like, bro, he's been going up for 45 minutes.
Whatever Sugar Spice.
Because I caught the tail end of it, and then he got off, and I couldn't get everything.
Whatever Sugar Spice told.
Wait a minute, I gotta put you on speaker now. You will be on speaker because my headpiece ain't working on my phone. Hold on. Okay, yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, whatever Sugar Spice told Hollywood Next, threw it in Black in the face. And was like, yo, ain't this your girl? I don't know.
Everybody ain't your partner. Why they want to go against the grain?
I don't know. Black just gave me a piece of it. I just know he was mad when I talked to him.
Wow. And Hollywood recording her.
Yep. And Larry said he's not going to do a part 2 until Hollywood Next and Kevin Terrell get from over outside, because the shit just not making sense for to have a conversation with that motherfucker.
Wait a minute, you said what now?
It don't make sense to have conversations with the truth with us And then Hollywood Next and Kevin Terrell lurking around claiming they on outside.
They ain't on outside. They said they ain't down with no clips, remember?
Well, that's not what they claim.
They put up in the clip. They ain't down with no clip, even though they is, but I'm just saying they ain't.
Them motherfuckers crazy.
But wait, I got a question. Where all this rage at about why you talking the tame truth? Y'all don't hear that, do y'all? Let's continue listening.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I wonder do she know she was being recorded?
Who gives a fuck? That's why I keep telling everybody, like, I do not like that lady.
Who? Which one you talking about?
Neither one of them.
I know. All this goddamn recording shit. See, that's why I'm glad I'm the way I am. You can record me, goddamn it, because I'm going to tell the person who I'm talking about to their damn face. That's how shit fired fucking cut. Shit. Now, you, a motherfucker you record, go back and tell, can't tell you shit. Because they'll be like, yeah, she told me that to my face. Yeah. Yeah. And told it to the world already. Yeah. Sure enough. Shit. That's why you ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
You know, only cowards do that. Only cowards. Only cowards.
So now I'm block pissed about that shit. Hold on, matter of fact.
I asked her, but wait a minute. But see, this is what she gets on too.
Hold on.
Because
Hold on. Sylvia.
Yeah?
I'm gonna call y'all right back.
Okay.
What you say? What's that, Smith?
I said that's why I asked her when me, you, and Pop was on the phone, and I was telling you about, you know, me and Shit and Spice and how, you know, we were talking on the phone, but it was getting kind of rocky between us. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
And I had asked her several times, like, you got a problem with me? Like, are we good? Like, I'm talking to her. So that's what I've always said about you. If you had a problem with somebody, you give them the benefit of the doubt before you go to YouTube. Especially when you was cool with them. That's just the right thing to do. So I said, is we good? Because you had put out a subliminal video a while ago. Oh, we good. No, it wasn't about you, we good. But in my heart, I knew it was. But I let you tell me that because I'm like, okay. You get what I'm saying? So then, me and you and Block talk again at this point. And then, what did I tell you? Well, then she don't like you. Shit, you know, I told you the way it is. She told me, I told you. And I said it on my damn thing. I said it subliminally like she does. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get you no goddamn subscribers and views. So I said, are we good? You sure we good? No, we have no problem. So we talking about the Kevin Terrell and all this stuff, and I think he was beefing strong with Hollywood at the time. And I'm driving, this was about a month ago. And I'm driving, and I pull over, and I remember talking to you and Black at one point, and then I remember talking to her at one point. And I asked her it, and she said, we all good. So then you sent out a subliminal message again on YouTube. At that motherfucking point, now I know that this is all about me. So I call you, you don't answer your phone. So right then, I knew that we won't talk again. So what I politely did was in my video subliminally, because that's how you do, that's what you do. You don't talk to nobody straight up. You ain't got the heart to call no name. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the heart to do all of that. You know, I'm just sick of the cowardice that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown woman. I'm step to women. Or to whoever I have a problem with, I'm a step to you. I will call your name. If I sit there and I have a problem with you, I have a problem with you.
Right.
So I got a problem with you, I have a problem with you. I will call whoever. What's up? We got a problem? We good? on me and Hollywood never got to. I said, well, Hollywood, let's just face the face. You started the shit. You know what I'm saying? That you went off the car, man, I'm gonna call your name. Cause I'm sick of you. I'm not gonna be in the dark. I'm not gonna be with the lights off. I'm gonna show my face because that's how I cut.
Right.
I'm not still sick of these motherfucking boys, man. They coward. They coward. You take the type of bitches, you step to them in person. Oh, I didn't say that. I'm the type of bitch, especially in my younger days, I would knock your head off. No talking.
Yeah.
There's some coward ass people out here. But they sure got this social media bravery. They so brave over the net. So brave. Over this social media shit. I'm so glad I ain't followed with that damn shit.
Well, whatever Kevin Terrell did to grown man, that shit done started a whole war. Between them.
What you doing? I go.
Man, he came back today, started shit with grown man show and Blockbender. And Blockbender told him, you're a straight bitch. I said, oh my God.
So they all been talking.
Who?
So they all been talking. See, let me tell you something. I'm a critical thinker, so that means Sugar and Spice, all of them been talking on the phone. They all been talking.
Mm-hmm.
When they come at you like that, they all been talking. But what you talking for? You jealous. But I ain't saying nothing to none of them.
Hold on. Officer Jackson, we can help you.
Hey, Officer Jackson.
Hey.
You at home?
Yeah.
They knew me, but I wanted to come over.
Okay.
Alright. They're gonna be here in about like 5 minutes.
Say what?
They're gonna be over there about 5 minutes.
Alright. Hello?
Yeah.
That's my boy. Come on. I'm coming over. Okay. I hate living in the same complex with my kids.
You said what?
I said I hate living in the same complex as my kids sometimes.
Why?
Cause I don't be wanting to feel like being bothered.
What do you want, man? No choice.
I know that's why I'm saying. We coming over. Okay. I can't say no.
Right. But I don't remember some shit. I be stopping thinking about shit.
Right. We just want to know.
The kid's crazy. Bottom line, I can use a straight bitch. Like, I'm not gonna sit and waste my motherfucking time on niggas.
Cause I don't. Hold on.
Follow and come. What up, man?
What's up? Your sister want to talk to you.
Who that?
Spitting fire. She going the fuck off.
Oh, Lord.
No, she doing it in defense of you. Hold on.
Nah, I just got been talking to her.
Hold on. Hold on. Block.
Yeah.
Spit fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
right.
for that damn sugar and spice, man. That bitch, man.
Who?
But I said that sugar and spice, man. I ain't gonna front. Block, you done had her back the whole time.
I'm just trying to figure out what Spice. What's up with her?
I said sugar and spice.
Yeah, what's up with her?
Nah, she just be running her mouth.
Oh, yes. Well, that's all right. That's all right. She can do what she do. She can do what she do. She can do what she do, man.
But Spin Fighter was saying that they must have all been talking.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can tell they all been talking. They all hang out together. I mean, well, not hang out together, but they be a moderator. She moderates the show, so they combine. Yeah. And then when they all pick out at you and come for you, conversation had that stuff together. Yeah.
But the way they trying to play Grown Man show is crazy.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on that. I saw you say something about Larry was on Kevin real hard.
Yo, Larry said, ain't nobody worry about DJ Dust Mike. I put him across my knee.
If they still gonna watch this on?
No.
Why not? Because of Dust Mike.
Yeah, but he said, I ain't worried about DJ Dust Mike. I lay him across my knee and beat his ass away his father should have done. I was like, oh shit.
He come Dust Mike. He told me shit.
Then he said, but I take his little 3 for the ass and throw him over 16 trucks. Let him keep playing.
Oh, you motherfuckers out here, man, crazy, man.
Then when you came at him and was like, man, you're a bitch. I said, ooh.
Hey, bottom line, you a straight bitch. I'm not gonna sit and waste my motherfucking time on niggas that just want to shit on the fucking internet and talk niggas shit. I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I just was talking to them about that shit. I just told them they some motherfucking cowards. They ain't think like you fucking just like this. I'm so glad they're some cowards. I've never had a problem getting the tooth knocked out, breaking a finger. I just said that to this man. I ain't no problem with that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, I just get it in, let's go ahead and get it in.
Nigga,
I just said that shit, man. I said too many motherfucking cowards on this motherfucker, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, that's why I said step up for Hollywood, because I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna feel to call you the lost bitches. I'm ready to scrap now. And you ain't here, so I don't need to go through it. Fuck it. No bullshit. I did that joint 92 minutes ago. That motherfucker got 707 views already. That motherfucker gonna have 5,000.
Going, bro. You have nasty ass chips.
707. Oh, gracious. Yeah, but I ain't bothering with them motherfuckers, man. Them people crazy.
Fuck them hoes, man.
Yeah. Straight jealousy.
Yeah.
It's fucking jealousy. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, jealous to the heart, to the core. Like when you had Thru over on your platform and everybody was on there, and then you did the live and you did the damn mix. Man, that was some hate ass shit going on. Man, that's still motherfuckers. Like, God damn, like you motherfuckers.
They can't have the first of all, they don't have the mindsets to compete with all of us over here.
That's true.
That's the first thing. And when Spit and Fire planted that nugget in my spirit, when she was like, look, I brought out injustice and what nobody talking about injustice and now look. I had to sit back and think about everything, bro.
Time out. But I thought she always hated Larry. I thought she hated Team Truth. I get it. It's not that she hated Team Truth. She always hated me. And she camouflaged it to go hang with them. Now, you just heard her say, Block, when you had Team Truth and everybody over there and with the mix, everything was good. That's some straight hating shit. But when Dana had Larry on his platform, it was a problem. So that whole shit about we not speaking to Dana because he cool with Larry. No, that's not what it is. I'm gonna give y'all factual. There's some straight hating shit. Now, this right here is the day the commission broke up. Now y'all gonna hear why and who and just who I am behind the scenes. I'm gonna ask this question. Ask Sylvia to debunk this. And while her lapdog Randa is over there showing R. Kelly hat that said Team Kells 12, that's why I love this shit. Because she got on her community chat, no, y'all listen, you can't burn down something that you didn't create. R. Kelly created himself. That Team Kells 12 hat, that was from a basketball joint. And that was a team that he had. But who gave that idea? And I'm not talking about the Team Kells brand that he has, because y'all bitches over there at Team Kells, y'all didn't know that shit. I branded y'all Team Kells, dummy. Oh, I keep forgetting. You was there from the beginning. You wasn't. I let you run with that lie. Dana, I've been following you for a while. You might have been following me for a while, but your ass was planted. And the word on the street, I don't know how true it is, but the word on the street is Randa and Don Russell are related. Now look, I dropped it here first. Just pay attention. Let's see who else run with that. Now, it came to me a week ago. I laughed about the shit. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't like neither one of them. I hate both of them dead bitches. That's how I'm current. My stance don't change. When I say what I say, I mean what I say, and I say what I say, and I stand on what the fuck I say. If I seen Randa today or tomorrow, I will hawk spit in that bitch face and probably slap the shit out of her. And then tell her, go get one of your cousins and your niggas. And then before she go, I had my baby mama beat the shit out of her. But then I got a girl that's waiting to bust her ass. My stance don't change. Shit's very real with me. So you can't never put Dana in a place where you think he gonna be. Cause I tell you, I belong there. I tell you if I did it or not. So I'm gonna go here. Cause everybody want me to call their name. They want me to say their name. They want to interject themselves into some shit. Like I said, Team Kells over here, I built that shit and I'm burning that bitch down. Y'all gotta do some shit on your own. A house full of snakes, backstabbers, y'all can have that shit. But I'm gonna give y'all factual one-on-one. This is why. Hold on, nope. Hold on. Where that shit go? Hold on.
Hello?
Hey, they want to talk to you. Hold on.
Ooh.
Block was saying, I understand how you know, it's hard how you think.
Damon's on the phone, y'all.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up?
What I was saying is that in order to have peace with the peacemakers, you have to get rid of the fucking peace breakers. And what y'all have to understand is that it is those two, Hollywood Niggas and DJ Tyson, who will always keep shit going. They will always keep shit going. And the only way you can deal with people like that, all of that, and I understand what Block is saying, I feel all that. And you just wait for another chance to destroy Dana. They'll never stop. And when you understand how they will never, ever, ever, ever stop. That's why I told Dana, we ain't doing nothing unless Attorney Greenberg, and I know I don't want to bother them with it, but they should know not to allow them to come nowhere near them. Rob has to know, you don't let this DJ Tyson guy come nowhere near you. Period. But if you're not fighting the fight that way, that's all. I mean, you have to do going back and forth and all that shit. You have to be strategic and block off their fucking air. When Hollywood next calls Attorney Anton, he's supposed to hang up on the face. They don't call my phone no more. Period. This woman was calling this child herpes whores and everything. So how do these people, how are they able to do what they do and still stay in like that? They don't still have air. I don't get that. Do you have a child?
I have a question. So, what the hell is this city supposed to do? We get these messages from people talking about kill angel things. Who cares about it?
Listen,
what I tell y'all, but I already addressed that shit. Fuck it.
Good morning again.
Exactly.
I can think.
I said what I said. I showed y'all what I sent them, and I got no response.
Hey.
They only doing that because they know they're going to get a response.
Block, I didn't catch the beginning of his live. What did he say at the beginning of his live?
I didn't hear Block.
He said he's just tired of the girls going back and forth. That's all.
I don't see where it's a back and forth.
No, because you're not on Twitter.
But it's not a back and forth because their minds are not going to change, Dana.
But it's not them that he's talking about.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about the girls that keep the shit going, but I support them too.
You ignore them. That's what how they're decent. You ignore. I mean, so what? They feel.
Well, the thing is, but the thing is, it's easy said than done. So I mean, he addressed it one time, and I don't think he's gonna address it again because he already said that he's just gonna ignore from this point on.
Exactly. This is jealous, man. They're just jealous. That's all. Just straight up jealousy. Straight up jealousy.
Boy, goddamn, for Kel's Angel name, yeah, they can have Kel's Angel too. I don't give a fuck.
No, they're not gonna have nothing. Look. We ain't doing that.
I mean, they just shit.
So they're saying y'all took the name, or y'all trying to steal the name of them.
Yeah, but I recall when I was there.
That was Shantae's idea 2 days and before that basketball game even happened. Shantae brought it back up to me when I asked me, and I said, go ask Rob or yourself.
Exactly.
Him too was only part of Kel's Angel because of my demand. I demanded that. That's the only reason why they was part of it.
I say, so Rob, is it okay if we call ourselves Kel's Angels? And he grabbed my hand and said, why not? Y'all are my angels.
It wasn't on him too at first. The original Kel's Angel, it was Sylvia, Dallas, Jada, and Shantae.
But you know what? I think Sandra is the one that openly said that. Because remember Shantae when we were talking to her? And she said something about her being Kel's Angel? You know, Kevin sat down there with her, and, you know, she's friends with Denise, and they're all chummy. Yeah. So that's what's happening. I ignored them. I just showed y'all what they said, and that's it.
Damn, so she been hating on Denise the whole time too?
All these threats that they giving now, okay, we'll see. see.
Shit.
Right, that's why I keep Destiny close. Chad,
Who
everybody
are
gonna.
they? Who are they?
We don't know who that person is that's sitting at the Symbian. Let me send that to me. Let me send that. You ready to send that? Yeah, and we don't even talk about them. I mean,
At all.
who gives a fuck about who's doing research? Everybody's gonna be doing research, and who cares? Anybody gonna argue and fight over no fucking research? Yeah, what's up?
Why are you still giving her free rental space in your room?
Yeah, you are. Well, I just seen the messages because I was already at work trying to go in on somebody's job. And then when I seen the messages, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
But you see my response, right?
Yeah, I see.
Once you see my response, there's nothing to talk about.
Let me see.
Because I'm not even talking to them. It's over. It's a wrap.
But here's the day that Dana left the commission, and here's why.
Call Shante.
In that way.
I can tell you it happened that way, and when you came and told me, that's why I really ain't say nothing that night on the phone. And she was going on and on about it, and I got mad at her because I'm like, yo, it's over with now, and you can't keep beating a dead horse. It's over with. So
well, I'm the one who came and told you guys. I'm telling you.
Listen. I don't know how she knew, but trust me, before me and her got on the phone to talk to you, she had already told me a day before. And I cussed her.
No, she did not. She didn't even know me.
I put it on everything I love.
Okay, now we're going to have to verify this because I know I told them. I told.
But I put it on everything I love. And then from there, Siobhan kind of let it go, but she didn't. But D. Wilson, sometime or another, I think she told D. Wilson. And D. Wilson took off from there. And then goddamn Tiffany took off from there. So at that time, I'm going to speed up again. Siobhan and Tiffany got into it. Somehow or another, it was, oh, Dana, your group getting fucked up because you brought the feds in. And then you brought people that can't hold water in. And then what else they say? Oh, Siobhan only want to rock with you just to get close to Rob. I know her peoples. And I'm saying to Tiffany, like, yo, just chill. I'm good. I got this. I'm bringing all of that from memory lane from day one up to now. Even on up to now. I seen a text that
very good
said, like, yo, I rock with Dana and I rock with Levi. I've never told nobody don't rock with nobody. But as for Dana, I don't fuck with Levi on no circumstances.
And this one, me and Levi was beefing.
You only got one time to really show me, and this time, who the fuck you really are. At the end of the day,
this is the audio that they was trying to run with, and they wouldn't play the whole thing. This was during the time when I accepted Kevin Terrell's apology and Hollywood Next apology, and me and Levi was on the outs. Levi was saying he ain't fucking with me and he wasn't talking to me, and I said I wasn't fucking with and I was saying that I wasn't fucking with him. And Levi is in the chat and he can verify it. But when me and Levi came back together, that's why all the motherfuckers got mad. But let's listen to the reason why the commission ended.
anybody knew, I rock with Levi harder than anybody on this fucking social media.
But Levi was the one taking up for you, especially when the Kevin Terrell situation happened. Levi called us while we were in Chicago and said, Sylvia, Shantae, make sure Dana is fine because the midget is up to something. He's going to be there. He's going to come after Dana.
Let me address this. As long as you know me, Sylvia, you never known me to be a bitch, right? Right or wrong?
I don't know what you mean by that.
You've never known me to run from nobody.
It's not about running from anybody. You just want to make sure you were good.
Listen, what can you and Shantae do if a fight broke out between men? This is the point that I wanted y'all to see. I understand what he's saying. But what can y'all do when men fight? Not a damn thing. But get hurt or call for backup.
No, it wasn't us trying to fight. It was more of you getting warning, getting out of that area from any kind of type of problem that happened. You understand what I'm saying?
I wanted to be.
But Sylvia, you trying to be so protective, but you ran to the nigga that you ran from. Okay, let's finish.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, but you're not understanding what I'm saying. It wasn't about us fighting. We weren't going to be there fighting nobody. It was just to get you out that situation, even get you from being in that same area of him.
Let me ask you this question. Do you not think when I go to Chicago, I'm not prepared for anything? I keep saying it, but everybody act like I'm talking French. I'm not a bitch at all.
It has nothing to do with being a bitch.
I'm not running from nobody at all. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell you how my last trip to Chicago felt to me. I went from missing court from being around the hatred to going to a meeting with the hated. I kept saying it. I kept showing it. I kept getting up, walking away. I'm giving y'all subliminals of what's going on. Everybody acting like they're stupid or blind to the fact. They had a whole conversation about me. That's why I said, oh, I can pay for my own fucking food. I don't need nobody to do shit for me. And Shabazz like, oh, no. Well,
I don't know Shabazz, Dana. I think you have amnesia.
What?
I think you have amnesia. It didn't even happen that way. Seriously, I think you have amnesia.
No, Sylvia, what part am I talking about? Because I'm not talking about.
You said that shit. He said, no. No. We all ordered food. You ordered bread, Dana.
Wait. I'm talking about the conversation that me and Shabazz had away from y'all. That's what I'm talking about, Sylvia.
Okay, you didn't say that. You said when he was ordering food, you said you ordered
what I didn't. I'm letting you know of what's going on.
No, what did you say? You said when he got to order the food, you said you ordered all different food. Did you not just say that?
I said that I told him I can order my own fucking food. This was a
conversation. When did you say that? You said that off because when you said it at the table, you didn't say it then.
Because it was squashed then. It was settled then. I'm letting you know about a conversation that this man had.
When did y'all have that conversation?
Away from y'all.
When?
When we got to the spot and you were still downstairs and me and Shabazz went over by the bathroom.
Okay, but then when they started talking about gals being in the park, you had an attitude then.
No, I
didn't. So yes, you did.
I promise you I did.
Oh Lord, Dana.
Check this out.
Now y'all hear the narrative. So it wasn't Shabazz that said that. It was Sylvia that said, oh, Dana got upset that Dallas was going to play Azriel. It's all coming out now. Let's go. And this is just day 1. I think we're going to end at day 40.
I didn't give 2 fucks about the documentary at that point. The only time I had an attitude is when he said something about the defense fund.
Yeah, but that defense conversation was at the hotel before we even got to the restaurant.
Sylvia, are you going to listen to what I'm saying? Or are you going to try to doctor everything I'm saying? Because I can break this shit down too.
I have a very good memory, sir.
And so do I. So at the end of the day, like I'm saying, damn.
Maybe we need to get Shantae on the phone because then Shantae will verify some of the stuff that's how it happened because you have some memory.
Because I'm bringing
the memory is gone.
Never. I'm bringing you up to speed up to why we having this conversation.
Okay. Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody in this shit take more jabs and punches than me. Nobody.
Ain't nobody do what?
Ain't nobody take more jabs and punches or get drugged in this shit more than me. Nobody.
But a lot of it, Dana, is because of what some of the stuff you've been saying too.
I stand on everything I say. I stand on every action I do. That's why I said what I said.
But not everything requires a reaction either.
Well, check this out, Sylvia. Until you walk in my shoes, that's not for you to say. Just like when you going through shit, I can't sit back and say, oh, Sylvia, oh, you can't handle it like that. No. I haven't walked in your shoes in that situation. At the end of the day, let's keep it 100. A lot of the supporters, if they stayed supporters and not trying to be lawyers and everything else, this shit wouldn't be as messy as it was. At the end of the day, if conversations that's being held in privacy stayed within privacy, then half of this shit wouldn't be going on.
Yeah, but you recorded half of those conversations, damn.
Who?
You.
I recorded half of what conversation?
The conversation that people be having with you, and you recorded and you played that. It was on the live today, business live. Some of the stuff everything done. Some of the things you have done, you contribute to it.
So
did you not?
Okay, that's fine.
Did you not?
I'll own it.
Okay.
But since we want to talk about stuff that's on it, and see, and I was trying to stay from this, bro.
Okay.
When people come and talk to you in confidentiality, Sylvia, that's not for you to go talk to nobody else.
And you're saying that you don't do that?
That's being messy.
And you say you don't do that?
When have I ever took a conversation that me and you had and you said it was in privacy and secrecy?
When did you say that something was in privacy?
It don't matter. If I'm coming to you to talk to you about a situation that's bothering me, that's not for you to go talk to nobody else.
I went and talked to Shantae because, first of all, if you have a problem with Shantae, I think you need to talk to Shantae.
Who said I wasn't?
When I asked you to talk to Shantae, you said I'm not talking to her.
That's not the point for you to dictate when I need to do something.
But then don't bring me involved in it. I'm just telling you, don't bring me involved because it doesn't feel good for me.
Sylvia, you absolutely. You're right.
I don't feel comfortable about it. I told you I don't feel comfortable about that stuff.
That's another reason why I said I cannot be involved with this commission. Because I find it funny how everybody can keep secrets when they come to me. But then when I go to somebody and expressing something, they always want to run to the opposite. I'm into the other person. That don't feel good at all, me.
What secret?
And that's why
what secret people keep it from you?
And that's
why
I said
no secret from you.
Listen, Sylvia. And that's why I said what I said. Where there's no trust, there can't be no groove. If y'all feel as though y'all are more trusted and without me, then fine, go along, do it without me. I'm good.
Nobody's saying that, Dana.
At the end, it don't matter what everybody's saying. What's now being said is what I feel and what I've been feeling for a while.
Me, you and Levi have your own issues, has nothing to do with the group.
I'm gonna tell you 100% about something.
What?
Me and Levi issue got everything to do with this fucking. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I say that, and I'm not cussing at you. I'm cussing at the fact that if y'all don't see what's going on, there's something wrong with y'all glasses. At the end of the day, I purposely put in a group chat, I want to see what Levi said gonna be as far as this. I said that for a reason, and I told you that, Sylvia. I said that because he had an issue with me squashing the beef with Kevin, and then with me accepting Hollywood Next's apology. I find that odd that you got an issue with that, but here Sylvia just said, I'm gonna combine with Team Truth to take down Hollywood Next and Kevin Terrell. Wait a minute. That don't resonate with me. And I'm gonna tell you why. You have somebody in Hollywood Next that's on YouTube that dogs Levi out, that dogs everybody out, just so she can have a voice.
That's what it's gonna be.
Just so she can have a voice, just so she can have something to say. But Levi, you can't forgive her. Why? Because you claim that she's dogging your cousin. Then you have Kevin and Terrell, who dogs everybody just to get views and likes. Let's keep it up. And then, he said what he said about me. But then he come back and fight for it. And no matter how he do it, it is what it is. Levi, you've been saying for months, bro, let's just squash the beefs. So when Shantae brother was going to kill a boy, Levi said, no, let's squash everything. Let's let other peacemakers. So the guy said, yeah, you're right. So then from that point, I get a call from Jeff. Kevin Terrell wants to squash the shit. I squashed it. Levi told me personally, yo, you don't do that shit without talking to me. Nigga, who the fuck are you?
He said, before talking with the group. That's what he said, the group.
I just said when he talked to me personally, he said,
okay,
you don't do that shit without talking to me. First thing. That struck a nerve in me. Because I'm a grown man, bro. And the thing about it is, and I told Pop the same thing, when everybody took it upon themselves to do whatever they did, the group trusted that judgment of them people. But when I chose to do something because it came to me, I became the bad guy. So I kind of backed off of Block and you, and Sean was like, you and Levi need to talk and this and this. And Block had a 4-hour conversation with me about talking to me. Like, fine. I get summons over Hollywood Next. I commented after I heard people that I purposely took to Raw because I believe that they was his sisters. And I believe that Dr. Rogers at one point was in it for the good cause. Now I see who's getting bags and who's not. So to hear that person say, I was a leash, I was just there, I didn't do what I needed to do, I'm the one that didn't bring them to Raw, they just allowed me to say that because they didn't want friction. Yo, I replied to that. And I said, I find this shit funny and it's hurtful. And I'm over here crying angry tears. Ain't nobody else say shit. Hollywood Next said, whoa, motherfucking DanaJay in the building. Let's stop this. DanaJay, I totally apologize and check this out. I'm sorry that you had to hear this way. But you have been used all the way around the board. And then she said, I wholeheartedly apologize to you and everything I said about you, your family, and your kids. Can you please accept my apology? Me and you may not ever talk again, but accept my apology. I said, apologies accepted. And then I said, but it's fucked up how every time I bring somebody to Raw and they get whatever they got to get, all of a sudden I become a bad guy now. Where was this energy before you met Raw? So then
Kevin Terrell said, yo, you've been used all the way around the board. I didn't even see his shit. Somebody screenshot it and sold it to him. Now, from that point, I'm pissed. So I go back to listening to this recording, and I get a phone call from Dr. Rogers that said, Dana, don't listen to that. That girl lying. And Lisa said, yeah, they just trying to separate all of us. Y'all know that we love you. My reply was, yeah. If it was word of mouth, I could have been passive about it, like I was when other folks told me I was talking about it. But to hear the same shit from people who don't fuck with each other, and now I'm hearing a recording. If Dr. Rogers would have said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take care of this, I would have been more lenient to that shit. But you know what she said to me? Dana, is that the recording where I told her, are you recording? And she said, no. I said, yep. And she said, oh, shit. And I hung up the phone. 12 minutes later, I look on YouTube. Oh, we love you, DanaJay. We love, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all playing on my mental estate at this point. Y'all playing on my mental. Not to know that I still haven't brought up the fact how you wrote a letter and said I'm picking on Hollywood next. And I drove her to go insane on the fucking YouTube shit. I got cussed out for that. Nobody else. So from that point, we goes to, I'm going to skip all the stuff in between because I don't think it's nothing else important. Yeah, yes it is. Levi sent me that last message, yo, yada, 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 I'll fuck with you again on God. You can go ahead and be on Hollywood Next. No, tell Hollywood Next and that bitch if they got you on their team. So I see that. A day later, I'm on Larry Live and Angelo call. And Levi on there. I'm not saying nothing. They don't know I'm even there. So Levi said, yay, bro, we all got to hook up and we got to prepare for this debate. Okay. So then Angelo say, yeah, Levi, I'm going to hit you on Twitter. I'm going to give you our number. Larry said, yeah, give him my number too. Then Angelo say, I rocks with everybody over there. Levi, and we normally go through Dana to get to you, but Dana really don't call us like that no more. Dana backing off. So we just going to deal with you directly. Okay. The next day after that, Larry called me crying. Yo, that bitch Hollywood Next put my kid up there. They talk about they going to fuck my son and all this and this and this and this. Okay. I said, yo, that's some fucked up shit. The next day after that, I'm still going at Levi. I see you say, Sylvia, I'll join you to help take down Hollywood Next. I said,
no, I didn't say that. I didn't say to join you to join the Hollywood. I said, whatever you need, I will help.
Okay, let's paraphrase.
I didn't join together because I wouldn't join with them for nothing. But as far as kids.
Sylvia, but I'm not even finished. But let's paraphrase that.
Okay.
But let's paraphrase that. I'll help. That's pretty much joining because you ate it. You aiding that. So therefore, at one point in time, I'm going to say this. All of us have helped Team Truth and joined Team Truth at one point or another. All of us have.
No, I haven't helped them.
All of us have helped.
I didn't help them.
Listen. Okay, even with that.
Okay.
Levi's words were, my cousin enemies are my enemies. And anybody that friends with the enemy is my enemy.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah.
So I find it funny that you can't forgive YouTube people who don't have no inkling of what's going on, but they swear they got something going on. But you can go on Blockbender TV and say, Angelo and Larry has dogged my cousin. but I respect them as men and everything.
No, he said he respect Angelo because he said Angelo never said he wanted his. He said he didn't want his husband to go to jail. I didn't hear Larry, so I heard Angelo.
And he said he respect Larry too. However, these people has went to the grand jury on your cousin. But you got an issue when the beef is squashed with two lonely, don't know what's going on YouTube people versus two people that's in the indictments. Well, no, versus one person who got a daughter in the indictments, and the other person support that person, but is also the god brother of Kim Fox. Help me make that make sense.
Oh, I didn't know that he's a god brother. I did not know that that one who caused a Ron to go to the grand jury of the federal.
Sylvia,
I didn't know that. Huh?
I ain't gonna let you sit here and say that.
No, I didn't know that they were the ones. I know that listening was part of it.
Who?
Geronda, I know that those, and they tell the individual women that was part of it. I did not know Angela was part of it.
Let me ask you this question.
Hmm?
How would Azrael get put in indictments if Angelo ain't had something to do with it?
Well, now you're telling me something new.
No, Sylvia, but that's not something new. But that's something that's something that you already knew because we already broke that down. Me, you, Shantae, Siobhan, and D. Wilson.
Yes, we broke it down, but as far as him, Angelo himself, I had no idea. I made the assumption that Tim Savage, Ashanti, and Cheryl Mack. Cheryl Mack was the one that gave the information. That's who I thought is the one that.
Watch this.
Huh?
Watch this, kid. I'm gonna prove you wrong. You don't remember the conversation when we was debating if Faith, not Faith, if Azrael and was in the New York indictments, and you came back and said, look, y'all, how can this be that she's in the New York indictments and she lived with Rob? She didn't put herself in them indictments, and Tim Savage ain't do it by herself. They had to have a person there, and then on top of that, did you don't remember the conversation?
I remember the conversation, but it was also said that Cheryl Mack was the one that gave all the information.
Cheryl Mack didn't give Azrael iCloud account to nobody.
So y'all hear the behind the scenes shit, right? At the end of the day, like I said what I said, that's when me and Levi was beefing. She got mad when me and Levi came back together as one. Natalie said, what you think why I did not send the check to Gucci besides the fraud that was hanging in the air? Because a check has an address on it, so I sent it to Doug. Okay. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I say, at the end of the day, she got mad, and when me and Levi squashed out shit and came back as one, me and Levi strong as fuck now. Ain't no beef in there. It's like we didn't skip a beat. So I do want to show that I do want to, because Sylvia be hanging over on Tasha K shit, and she got a subscription in Tasha K shit. But
hello,
I want Tasha K knew this.
Okay. What y'all doing?
Nothing. Man, there's been a lot of stuff going on the YouTube stream, huh? Tasha played the recording with Tim Savage, and she basically, revealed what you already said already. You said it.
Right,
so
Sid.
It was Tim Savage. They were traveling to New York. Yeah, you said it. You said it before anybody.
That's why now I just refuse to say anything now.
Yeah, you said it. You sure said it.
Not as like
They're trying to take credit of what I've already said. That's
Yeah, you said it. I heard you say it.
If that's what they're doing now, then I'm not gonna lie. And now, grown man showing them niggas. They call him Dr. Rogers Grease Face. Like I said, I ain't getting into it because I want to go at Jim so bad. And everybody telling me no.
Let her fall on her own track.
Huh?
Let her fall on her own track. Really takes nothing.
So when I say I hate that lady.
Hey, look, Pink Savage is on live. Instagram.
He blocked me from Instagram.
You do? Oh, look, I'm going to play on this one. That is awesome. And keep coming back afterwards saying, Tasha Casey.
Everything that Tasha K has said has already been said.
Yeah.
So, what else can she say that I haven't said? That's why I just don't say nothing no more because she's trash.
No, it's not. It's in Gwinnett County. It's lying. Oh, it's my same.
But I'm lost. This the same man you taking up for though. The same man you buddy with. Hold on. The stalking Azriel. Check it.
Morning. You started work already?
Let's see, why was on
There's a one girl to Georgia, and she posted something else too.
She posted what?
There's her new accounts and some positivity.
Azriel got one page in that Snapchat.
She's on there saying she was on live.
That's not her. That's on that. She was on live where?
Snapchat.
What? That's the only account she got. She don't have no Facebook. She don't have no Twitter page.
And she just said this is my she said it on the Snapchat. Here's my new channel. She's going to do YouTube and she's going to go live too.
Yeah. And she set up a YouTube account.
And she said it on Instagram. It says it on the thing. She said it.
I was on some of the lives that she got on Snapchat.
I'll send it to you. She has it. Don't have Snapchat.
Yeah, because I'm not friend on Snapchat. So.
Oh, yeah, go on with Snapchat then. You'll see it.
I was going to say that.
So, like I said, this day one. I ain't even get to the juicy stuff yet. I ain't even get there. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow we're going to get to the juicy stuff. And we're going to get to the Dr. Rice stuff tomorrow. So this is just a lead up to what happened to why DanaJay don't fuck with the dead fox and the white drunk no more. Y'all seen the text messages. Now y'all go hear audios of it. Motherfuckers got mad because I didn't support a decision to fuck with a federal case. This R. Kelly case is one of the biggest cases in the world ever. You think I'm going to be tied to fucking or tampering with this motherfucking case? Nope, not me. So I held y'all for 2 hours. We'll be back tomorrow for part 2. I'm about to jump on my main channel. I really hope that they don't take my damn main channel down. So no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my backup channel, to my main channel, and we're gonna talk about this kidnapping kid shit and who really killed SEAL Team 6. When y'all see the details that came out at 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all gonna be shocked like hell. And we're gonna talk about Barack Obama praising Joe Biden and moving an all-star game out of Atlanta. That's all you did was just uncovered the veil and the shield that was over everybody else's eyes. So Mrs. B. Dana, did you last pay for the car last October? Yep. And I tried to make a payment in November. They broke the contract. They wouldn't take the payment. And then after we went to court, the judge said, Dana, you don't go near them. You don't say nothing to them. And they told them the same thing, but Sylvia couldn't let that happen. I heard what she said about this morning, which is bullshit. Oh no, he had the car almost a year and this and this and this and this and this and this. But let's talk about this. You never gave me a bill of sale. You never gave me the title. We never went to the DMV together to officially have it switched over. And I thought just by the letter that you gave, that was enough. I didn't know. So yeah, I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Let them lie. I don't give a fuck. One wet puss always got my name in her mouth. The bitch act like she want to suck my dick too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that old bitch. It is what it is. Right, Cardi. She blocked the payments. I couldn't contact Ronald. I couldn't do none of that. Her whole thing is she got mad, and because she couldn't take the car payments and go fuck the them niggas in Chicago. That's what it was about. That's all it was. Cardi, we know that, but the world need to know that. So whatever one stank puss saying, I mean, hey, it is what it is. The bitch don't know shit either. Like I say, she go to rallies trying to suck on other female men. Let them miserable bitches stay where the fuck they at. That's how I look at it. Yeah, it's ugly. It's ugly, Cut. Look, I'm about to go over there and talk about it. Cardi, meet me on my talk and spit with DanaJay. Meet me over there. Hey, Ann. And we're gonna talk about it. I don't care if it's just us two. Cause I got the sound bites. So we're gonna talk about this shit. All right. I'm out of here, man. Look, I'm gonna do this for my Caucasian folks. Cause you know I did the hip hop and stuff coming in. So this for the Caucasian folks. Cause you know them people always talking reckless and all this other shit, right? So you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. All right. Be someone important, be yourself. Elephants don't swat flies. You kill hate, lies, and hating ass bitches like them motherfuckers over there. With truth, honesty, and respect, it'll carry you a long way. I can't wait till this court date because we're gonna have some fun. And for all the dumb motherfuckers that want to sit out there and lie, no, ain't nobody snatch me out, no car, no dumb shit like that. No, they actually stole the plates, which is theft by taking. And y'all heard it on the phone when I talked to the lady. And on top of that, they flattened all 4 of the tires and the car won't start. Damn. They damage their own shit since they say it's theirs. I'm good. Watch how God work in my life. Watch how I move next. That's all I'm saying. So y'all be blessed. I'm about to get up out of here. But before I go, before I go, I'm going to hit him with this.
Get rid of some people. Because all they're going to remind you about is your past life.
I got that. Be more in here, that's my problem. What? I rap my city. Your bitch, I got it. Nah. Fuck what you heard. Niggas be wildin'. You got me fucked up. I'm from the bottom. Oh, yes, no. Walk like I'm trippin'. Talk like I'm mackin'. The projects love me. You know what's happening. Nah. I'm finna kill it. I'm on the hunt. I done hit the ceiling. I'm thinking.